Hey guys, Darth Deuce is here with another Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at a couple of the new Rogue One 6-inch Black Series figures. Today is Force Friday, and I was able to pick up a couple of the Black Series 6-inch figures that I wanted to get. The first one we're going to take a look at is K-2SO. Originally I wasn't going to pick this guy up, but after seeing videos on him, he looked pretty cool, and also I wasn't able to get the 3 3/4-inch Black Series Royal Guard, so I thought, hey, I'll get K-2SO. So here he's in the packaging. He's in the red and black packaging. As you can see, the figure inside, Black Series logo, a photo of K-2SO, which looks really nice. He's number 24. And you got another image of him with a bio here, which reads, a reprogrammed Imperial security droid now loyal to the Alliance. K-2SO is an alarming sight standing within the secret rebel base. The pragmatic droid is an effective insertion agent as he can blend in perfectly in Imperial installations and outposts. I'm really interested to see this character in the movie. I think he'll definitely be one of my favorites of the new heroes. I think he looks really cool, and it's also pretty cool. You can just kind of use him as a security droid if you don't want to use him as K-2SO specifically, which is really cool. Anyways, that's a look at the packaging. We'll get him opened up and take a closer look. Guys, I'm back now with K-2SO out of the packaging, and this is a really cool figure. I really like this figure a lot. Of course, we haven't seen much of the character yet, but I'm really excited to see this character in the Rogue One movie. I think he's going to be really cool. I think he might be my favorite of the team. He's a very interesting design. So without further ado, we'll take a closer look at the figure. So overall, the main paint is like this darkish black paint, which looks really cool. That's the color he is. Getting the focus in there, here's the head. It's really nicely sculpted. He's quite smooth. The eyes are hollowed out, and you got the white paint for the eye lenses, which is really cool. Got some nice detail around the mouth area. Some nice sculpted detail and some paint apps there. Some red paint apps on his head. All around the figure, you'll get some of this silver scuffing painted on. They make him look weathered, which looks really cool. Very skull-like head, really. He's got the thin little neck there, which some nice sculpting detail in around the socket there is really cool. Some nice sculpted detail around the sockets of the arms. You got the Imperial logo painted on there, scratched on, which is a little scratched up, which is really cool. It's a little bit of this yellow paint, orangish yellow paint around the socket, which is cool. Just more of that silver weathering. On the back here, you have the sculpting. It looks kind of like the back of a Stormtrooper, which is really cool. Got some antennas which are made of a soft plastic, so they're not going to break on you. It's more nice paint apps. Just really stunning looking sculpt-wise and paint-wise. Got the midsection there. The torso looks like the Snowtrooper's armor torso, which is kind of interesting. Got some nice paint apps there. Forearms. He's got very slender and long arms and legs, which looks really cool. Surprisingly a very intimidating looking character, to be honest. Got some more of that yellow there, which mine's a little sloppy around here, but you have some more of that yellow paint there. If you know about the joints, you got some more sculpting detail. It's hard to see, but you do have kind of like servo joints and whatnot sculpted in there, which is really cool. Got the long legs, sculpted really nicely. Quite slender, but they don't feel brittle, which is really nice. Joints there, some more of that silver dry brushing looks really good. And the feet there looks really nicely sculpted. Some sculpted hinges look really cool, and just the overall look looks really awesome. Then we can stand him back up. He's just really good looking, sculpt and paint wise. There's really not much to complain about. He looks really, really good. He looks pretty much like he just came right off the screen, which is really cool. In terms of articulation, this figure is really good. He has a ball joint in the head as well as a ball joint at the neck. So he has two joints there, which you can get a lot of really cool sort of expression sort of poses with his head, which I really like. Ball hinges at the shoulders, which are nice because when you move them, the shoulder plates move into the socket, so you can get them to a 90 degree, which is cool. A rotation at the bicep, a hinge at the elbow. Or no, sorry, a hinge at the elbow, a swivel at the forearm, and a hinge at the wrist, which goes like that. A ball joint at the torso, which crunches a little bit, but does rotate and pivot a little bit. Ball hinges at the hip, which move okay, but not as good as some other figures. Hinges at the knees, swivels at the, just below the knee there. Oops. Just below the knee there. It hinges at the ankles with rocker joints, which are a bit different from the traditional rocker joints we see in the Black Series. Overall, articulation is really good, and you get this guy in some really good poses. He has no accessories, which is probably one of the, I guess, drawbacks. But if he doesn't even use anything in the movie, then I guess he doesn't need any accessories. We don't know. But I know there were pictures showing him with a Stormtrooper blaster. He doesn't come with that. He doesn't come with any accessories. It's not a huge deal, but it is worth noting. And then before we go, I just want to show you guys the sheer size of this figure. Well, he might be quite slender. He is extremely tall. So first we'll take a Stormtrooper, which is an average heighted 6-inch figure, and K-2SO just towers over him. Next we'll take the Dark Lord of the Sith himself, Darth Vader, which is an above average height Black Series figure. K-2SO is again taller. And then Captain Phasma, who is even taller than Vader, still K-2SO is taller. So that is really awesome how tall he is. I love it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.